morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:01 on this Thursday morning. My co-host Andy here with me. Andy, did you do the football stuff? Are you going to do the football, all the games in the county?
Oh,
Remember,
I
gave you a little homework yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I see, I did.
I guess I missed that. I'll have to catch up with that when we take a little break here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to do that. It is very nice outside. It feels wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels. It feels very fall. I feel like, though, that you are a little unhappy about
I'm not.
the fact that it is.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that
fall.
cold moving in. I was watching the weather this morning. They're like, it's extremely hot. And I was like, kind of like it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but next week it's probably going to be different. Or they said, you know.
Well, we need some rain.
Yeah.
It is really dry out there,
Yeah.
and that's going to affect how our leaves turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got plenty of rain for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got nothing. We've not had a drop in a minute,
Yeah.
at least 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I feel like. It'll just spot a little light shower spot here and there,
Yeah.
and then nothing. But I'm loving it. I'm ready. Look, Baden's he's got our little scarecrows outside in our ferns. He got us some mums. Well, I did have pumpkins a second ago. Now I have the green leafy thing again, which I love this background. I think it looks so good. I love it. It
Yeah.
looks awesome. It just adds something to it. But I look like I am ghostly pale.
It's because
That
bathing in
light
all these
is
lights.
so bright over here on my. Well, come look at. Well, it might just be my
Come
computer,
look.
but I feel like it makes me look really, really washed out. Of course, it could be my shirt. It could just be a whole thing going on here. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. We have the coaches show tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be 6 o'clock from Durbin Farms. If you come dressed in your spirit wear and you show out, you can be our super fan of the week. Last week we had to have 2 winners because Rachel was not going quietly. She even said when she came the other day, she was like, "Oh no, So I don't know how y'all are determining this, but I want mine too." So we had 2 winners last week.
And I know the other one, she's not going quietly either. So
you knew her. Her name was
Brittany Bice.
Brittany Bice, yes. Show up at Durbin Farms. Make sure you're blinged out or show some spirit or whatever the criteria is. Baden, what is the criteria?
You just got to be the most obnoxious one.
Oh, okay. You got to be
most
obnoxious.
obnoxious.
Okay.
This week we'll be at Jemison at their homecoming rally.
Oh, so
Oh,
you're
that's
not going to
where
be
you're
at
doing it
Durbin
there?
Farms? Okay, so you sat right there and listened to me say Durbin Farms and didn't say a word.
Well, you should have known.
He was staring
Well, how
at
was
his
I
phone.
supposed to know
you
if I'm not told? So Jemison is their homecoming?
Yeah.
So you're going to be at the homecoming rally?
Yeah. But
For-
the coaches show will still go on. You can come watch it live.
Yes, that's what we did last year. I remember that.
Yeah.
So tonight is the homecoming rally for Jemison, and the coaches show will take place from there like it did last year. So super fans unite. If you want to try to win a T-shirt, you're gonna have to bring it today because only one person's getting a T-shirt. We're not doing this co-winner stuff this week.
We've already had a few messages about it.
Oh,
Really?
really? They're like, oh, I'm bringing it. So
He was ready to be
maybe-
the super fan.
Yeah.
Maybe what you need to do is have it like a audience picks the winner.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, get them like a pep rally. You would because, I don't know how y'all did y'all's pep rallies, but when I was in high school, our pep rallies, we had the 7th grade in there too, and we were always trying to be louder than the rest of them.
Competition.
And look, my class, it didn't matter what year we were there. We were going to win some. Yeah, we were going to win because we were going to be loud.
Got threatened to get kicked out if she did something again.
No, but I will say our fellas, they took those pep rallies seriously. If the ones that were not football players, they were. I guess every school has that little section of of students that go all out and go crazy. We
Yeah.
had those too, but they were the gun-toting,
Yeah.
ball cap wearing flannel shirts,
Yeah.
yahoos. I mean, they took that seriously, and they made sure we were gonna win as many of those as we could.
Yeah.
After a while, they's like, okay, y'all can't win them all. We have to
You have to give them somebody else. Yeah.
honorable mention. We knew we were really the loudest, but
Yeah.
they had to spread the love. And the cheerleaders would come and they'd each little section.
Yeah.
And then when you win, they'd all come. They'd act like they were going to one, and then they'd come to the other, and then they'd come to the actual winners. And then when they stopped and did their hands and cheered for us, that's when you knew you were the winners. So,
I bet everybody wanted you on their team.
well, I don't know, probably. I mean, I could be loud.
No joke.
But we would dress up. We would act
Yeah.
crazy during our especially homecoming. Oh wow, that was wild.
Yep.
No holds barred for homecoming.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we also
We'd have fun.
at
Yeah.
homecoming we wanted to be asked to homecoming. Will you go to homecoming with me? And we get these ridiculous mums that were like this big. You had to sit like this and
Yeah.
watch the game because they were just right under your chin. And these long streamers that every time you walked, you stomped on them.
Yeah.
You about pulled the thing off. But that's what we wanted.
Now the thing is to make a sign
Oh, and do what?
and stand out there with your sign and hold it for your
Oh, will you go to homecoming
so and
with
so
me?
you go to homecoming with me. Yeah.
I know they do that for prom, but they do it for homecoming
yeah.
too. Well, yeah. Have you seen? So homecoming in my day, you just dressed in like a nice shirt
Yeah.
and some blue jeans or something. These girls act like it's prom, and they
Yeah.
do the bling bling,
Yeah.
and it's the short dresses. They don't. They do the short, like the above the knee dresses for homecoming,
Yeah.
and then the long gowns, some of them, for prom. But I mean, these mamas are having to drop as much on homecoming, especially if they're in the homecoming court,
Yeah.
for dresses. And we just didn't do it that. When did it become that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when it transformed. We've had a lot of transformation over the years. We've gone from let's just get through homecoming. Now we're we're gonna spend a fortune on it. Yeah.
It's a difference between spending a few bucks on a homecoming mom and having to rent a tux. I mean, it's wild to me. I just didn't know. But I will say, and this is probably not going to be popular, but hey, I'm going to exercise my freedom of speech here. I will say that some of the dresses that these girls wear, to me, are not appropriate.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I think they
Oh yeah.
might be a little short.
Yeah.
A little revealing.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I can't help it. That's just the way I was brought up.
Well,
Look, parents, if you are okay with it,
yeah. It's
that's
not.
on you.
We
My
borrowed
kids
one.
would
Yeah.
never. I never let them do that. It's not.
We borrowed one from a shorter girl for my daughter. My daughter's kind of tall. And she comes walking in. I didn't have a chance to preview this or approve it ahead of time. I kind of missed out on that. She comes walking in. I said, not borrowing any more dresses from her. That's that.
That's it. No
That's
more.
the end of that. If it wasn't so late and we had another dress, we wouldn't go in this.
It's like you need to get a slip.
Yeah.
A slip that
Yeah.
has some extender on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get it. I mean, girls, they want to look their best, but I just think that, I think at 16, 15, 16, we're not concerned about
Yeah.
your attributes.
Up until you're 18, pretty much you're under my rules. So,
we're just not going to do that.
And you're not Kim Kardashian, and
Right.
I'm not.
Well, I just think that this world is sexualized enough as
Oh
it
yeah,
is, and we don't need to add to it to
we
high
are
school kids.
over the top.
And I get it. I do not. A lot of times it was like, well, she doesn't need to wear that because the boys can't control themselves. No,
Yeah.
we're not going that route
Right.
either.
Yeah.
Boys need to control themselves. Period.
Yeah.
And just because a girl wears something does not mean that she deserves
Right. No.
anything. I just don't think it's appropriate.
No, you don't. You don't
You
wear.
wouldn't wear it to church, so why? Well, some of them do. Hey, I've seen what some of them wear to church too,
Yeah.
but that's a whole nother subject.
Well, the problem is they wear something like that, and then they're like, and I'm not necessarily talking about the girls, but people do. And they're like, well, so and so was looking at me, and I'm like, well, because you practically got nothing on. I mean,
You just gotta. I mean, it's both sides.
It is.
There's two sides of that coin.
There is, but
All right, we're gonna say good morning to some folks. Good morning, Ricky, our field reporter. Miss Vicky, thank you for watching and listening. Nalara, good morning to you. And Barry, good morning to Barry. We also want to thank our morning show sponsors. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Jim and Julia. We appreciate you so much. Country Financial Insurance, Julie Holderfield Agency. We love us some Country Financial folks. They're really good to us. They pretty much sponsor everything we do, just about, and so does Chilton Mobile Home Supply. Also, thank you to Central Alabama Wellness. Our friend Zena Cartwell, she was not feeling well last night, so we're not going to have a show for her this week.
We hadn't decided yet.
Okay, so there may or may not be Empower Hour with Zena. It's going to see how she's feeling.
to be determined.
Yeah, and Mike, he pops up right when it's time for Coca-Cola to get their pop of the morning. Pop the top of the morning. Here we go. This is for Coca-Cola and my bestie, Mike Baker. A 1 and let me get this under here. A 1 and a 2 and a. Oh,
There you go.
that was sexy sounding.
It's just a Coke.
Look,
Just
I know.
saying,
Whew, it's good though. It's good and cold. That refrigerator, it's tiny, but it's mighty. I mean, it gets that stuff
Yeah.
cold, especially when it sits right up against that little,
Yeah.
I call it a pretend freezer because you can fit one thing in it. But it
Yeah.
has it
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, and
Nice
those
and
Cokes right
cold.
there get sometimes not now. I don't know if somebody turned something down or something changed, but there was one time I got one right there against that thing, and it had a little, not slushy,
Yeah.
but a little at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like,
Those are good.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's better in the bottle.
Trish likes them to be on the birds and like
Yeah.
explosive.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet. They have the largest pre-owned inventory in the area. So before you go anywhere else and buy a vehicle, please go see our friends at Larry Puckett Chevrolet. Also, thank you to Putter Up. They are in the 124 campus of Pelham, that is on Highway 31. It's the Old Valley Elementary. They do indoor mini golf, and they also do mini golf tournaments on Tuesdays. If you want to be a part of that, you're going to want to hop online on their website and reserve your spot because they go quickly. Thank you to, I'm just going by memory, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce. They came the other day and presented us with the Business of the Month. And we got pictures, and we got a little sign that we've got out by our big sign out front as you turn in. And it was nice. It was nice to be recognized for Business of the Month.
For all Baden's hard work.
Yes, all babies.
Your hard work and everybody's hard work.
Well, they made him talk like he was supposed to give a speech.
Yeah.
And he was trying to figure every way out of it. He kept saying, well, I got to go over here and do this, and then I got to go over here and do that. I think he thought that I would just step in and do the speech.
Yeah.
I did not. I
Not
threw him under the
happening.
bus.
No.
And when it was time to do the speech, I handed Rachel the sign, and I stepped back. And I was like, Baden's going to do this one because this is Baden's hour to shine.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of work and brought this station. We have grown leaps and bounds just since the day I started. And I've been here almost a year. And we've already grown. We got a new location, and we've almost grown out of it. So we got a lot going on, and we're happy to be a part of the community. So,
Group effort.
it is definitely a group effort. We got a good staff here, I think. Also, thank you to
Old Amish Furniture.
Old Amish Bruce at Old Amish Furniture. Oh gosh, and now is the time to be getting that furniture, y'all. He also has sunflowers. I guess they're ready or should be about ready now. But the outdoor furniture is the best you'll find anywhere else. The quality is amazing. So go see our friend Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture. Jake at Save More. I went there yesterday and got some stuff to make dinner with last night. They have the best meats and produce around. The tomatoes that I got yesterday, oh yeah. Yes. Oh, darn it. I meant to bring my tomato for my tomato sandwich too. I used part of it for dinner and I had half of it left. And oh man, dang.
It'll be okay. They sell more.
It'll be okay. Also, thank you to Martina's Grill. She is a part of the Piper Peach family, and she does soul food on Wednesday. Of course, what she had yesterday, Baden was like, that's not soul food because I want beef tips and rice. What did she have?
Hamburger steak and fried chicken, and both was good.
That is soul food. What do you mean?
And then she had pineapple, it's like banana pudding, but pineapple pudding.
Oh,
Good.
stop.
Pretty good.
Well, Martinez is going to be open on home games in Maplesville, so you can go tailgate with her. And open a little bit late. So I think they close early, but they're going to be open later on home games. And on Fridays, she does Friday specials. So
Yeah.
get by and see Miss Martina. They're good folks over there. I met the family. I think it's just like
Yeah, they're
it's
nice
Martina
people.
and Mama
Yeah.
and them. That's just the rest of them are family.
Yeah.
She's real sweet. At 7:30, we're going to have a guest come in. It is going to be Abby Brown from Coosa Riverkeeper. Sorry, he sent me a text and got me. Okay, so Chris DiGiorgio is going to be with Abby too. How'd you know that? Oh, they're here? Oh, they're already here. Okay, so we're going to have two guests. We're going to have Chris and Abby and Chris with Coosa Riverkeepers. They got a big event they want to come and talk about. And, you know, that's Bonfire Ranch. They were here. They were talking about they partnered with Coosa Riverkeepers too. So it is 7:18. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get the folks from Coosa Riverkeepers on here. Thank you again to our morning show sponsors. Thank you again to the folks that are watching and listening. Y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 7:21. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. I have my friends from the Coosa River Keepers. We have Miss Abby Brown and Chris DiGiorno. Is that how you say it?
DiGiorgio.
DiGiorgio. Okay. Well, just bring a name in here that I'm going to stumble all over. Okay. DiGiorgio. Chris
There you go.
DiGiorgio. I got it. I met you at Peach Jam.
That's correct. We did.
And I'm glad we finally, now we have caught up with each other because we played phone tag for quite a minute. Abby has a new addition to her family.
I do.
She's got a baby.
I do.
How old is baby? Tell us.
He is 2.5 months old.
Okay.
He'll actually be 3 months at the Get Involved event.
Oh,
so
awesome.
we're
So you
two
took
celebrations.
You took a little time.
I
for
did. I had 12
maternity.
weeks off,
Good-
which
good
was
for you. You
fantastic.
should.
Yeah, very thankful. But yeah, he's growing like a weed.
Of course,
Yeah.
absolutely. What's his name?
Judah Benjamin.
Judo Benjamin. I
Yep.
love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so y'all got a lot of stuff going on at Coosa River. We actually had Brian with Bonfire Ranch on earlier this week.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he has partnered with you guys too on some
Yeah.
different things that
excellent.
they're doing.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was great that you contacted me, and I was like, yeah, because that's just going to roll right off of that too. So let's talk about Coosa River Keepers. Remind people what Coosa River Keepers
Yeah.
does, and then we'll delve into the event you got.
Sure. So Coosa River Keeper, we're a grassroots nonprofit that works to protect both the Coosa River and the critters that rely on it, but also the communities and the people that rely on it. So, everyone in this area that you guys serve relies on the Coosa River for drinking water, for fun, for food. And so we really just work to protect and engage those communities to make sure we realize that we have an amazing natural resource right in our backyards here.
And one of the things y'all do is the water
Swim guide.
swim guide. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
The water.
Yeah, the
That's
water.
right. I called the team for was it who was it? Isabella. I saw the horse. It didn't have what they were. I saw
Yeah.
the horses. I said the horses, and they were they'd be the Mustangs, but you were close. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey,
swim
whatever
guide,
works.
Water. I
Yeah,
was close.
exactly. Yeah, you were close. Yeah, Swim Guide just wrapped up. This was actually our 10th anniversary of doing our Swim Guide program.
gosh.
Yeah, which was really exciting. And this is actually our 15th year of our organization as well. So we're celebrating a lot this year.
Yes, you are.
So we just actually, this past Sunday, September 14th, was our 15th anniversary as an organization, which is really, really special. But yeah, Swim Guide just wrapped up, and that's where we do weekly water quality monitoring across the Coosa River at 50 different locations, popular swimming holes, to make sure that people know where it's safe to swim.
And you in the off times, like when there's not as many boats on the water, I guess now different lakes lower the levels, and I don't know about the ones out here, but so what do you guys do on the off season? Do you do a lot of cleanup? Is that what you kind of do?
So we used to joke that we had an off season, but we don't really have an off season anymore. So depending on the season, though, we are investigating pollution issues or citizen complaints. So people can actually report pollution to us. If you see something fishy, pun intended, you can reach out to us and we'll investigate it. We'll check it out, do proper water testing, and see what might be going on. So our algae monitoring, so we're monitoring for nutrients right now. That'll go through October. And then the winter season, we're really preparing. We're following up with any swim guide sites that may have had consistent issues to see if we can investigate and see what is going on. But we're also preparing for the legislative session that kicks off in February. So,
wow, okay.
our team has been getting more into policy work and advocacy work at the state level to ensure that our 3,500 dues-paying members are represented in the state house, and making sure that our rivers have a voice in the state house. So we'll be gearing up for that, and that'll go, that'll kick off in February and go to the spring where it's swim guide again.
Yeah, and if you use the lakes, if you live on the lakes, being a member is really important.
Yeah.
Because that you're using it, and you want to make sure that it's safe all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's just common sense. So, how do they become a member to be a part of the organization if they're interested in do that?
Yeah, so memberships start at $10. We
Wow.
believe everyone should be able to have a voice in our organization. So memberships start at $10, and you can become a member at CoosaRiver.org. It's super easy, and then that gives you a voice. Whether we're in the state house or a courthouse or a public hearing, that you have a voice and that we can speak on your behalf of the river and of your community.
All right, so you got a big event coming up.
We do.
It's the Get Involved Lake Mitchell Tailgate Party.
It is.
That's going to be next Saturday.
The
Is that what
27th.
The 27th.
27th.
Yep.
I'm actually not going to be here. I'm going to be
Aw.
on a ship in Cozumel.
Okay, Therese.
My daughter is taking me on a mother-daughter trip. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
that sounds great.
But yeah, so let's talk about that because it's a fundraiser. Got to buy the tickets to be a part of that. So talk about that and what all that is involved with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to handle that part. So we've hosted this party. This will be our fourth one that we've done, and basically everybody can go to CoosaRiver.org and go to the What's Current tab, and under that there's an events page, and you can buy tickets there.
Which I'm on right now, so you can see it's very easy.
And when you buy your ticket, by the way, you also become a member of Coosa River Keeper, and you'll get signed up for any of their communications and any of those kinds of things. The event is next Saturday, the 27th. We're going to start around 5 o'clock. The idea this year was that we would do a big tailgate party.
Okay.
So Alabama and Auburn are both away that weekend. So we figured, okay, people will be around watching football games. So why don't we all watch it together?
Yep.
So come out and watch some football games. We'll have several TVs set up. Coosa River Keeper has a big blow-up movie screen.
Wow.
And we are going to play the Alabama-Georgia game on the big blow-up screen.
That's going to be a huge game, by the way.
Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting. We're going to have live music before the game starts. It's a band called the Josh Beam Band, and they are a group of people that have either houses on the river or friends of people that have houses on the lake. And they played with us a couple of years, kind of opening the event. And so they're going to open up the event. When they get through playing, we'll get set up to watch the football games. We're going to have tailgate food all day, starting at around 5:30. And then we'll have silent auction items. We have a couple of different fly fishing trips we're going to auction off.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have original art pieces. We have some photography pieces. We have a signed helmet from former Alabama quarterback Bryce Young, who's now the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. And we have a signed football from Dabo Sweeney.
Oh, really? Okay.
So,
Fantastic.
and several other things that I'm probably forgetting right now. But we have a good number of silent auction items. So we have some really cool stuff. We're going to have... we have an authentic Alabama and Auburn helmet that we're going to have everybody at the party sign.
Okay.
And then we'll auction those off, too, during the night. So come out, watch some football. It's right on the water, so you get to enjoy a nice sunset on next Saturday night, and we'll watch football together. We'll do some Coosa River Keeper trivia and that kind of stuff.
All fun stuff. Now, how much are the tickets per person? Or can you do them by couple, or is it per person? How does it work?
Yeah, tickets are $45 a person.
Okay.
Of course, that includes everything, your food, the music, everything that happens.
And your membership as
and,
well.
and it gets you a membership. So $45 a person. You can go on the webs if you can't make it because you're going to be on a cruise in Cozumel. You can also go on the same ticket page, and there's a donate button if you would like to just support our cause.
Yep.
This again, as I said, this will be our 4th event. Over the last 3 years, we've raised about $80,000 for Coosa Riverkeeper.
Wow.
And so we're hoping to go over 100,000 this year. So if anybody's listening that wants to be a corporate sponsor, we would love for you to reach out, and we'd be happy to help you out with that. We'll have the sponsors up on the screens before the game, and we always talk about the sponsors throughout the whole night. So we'd love to have you as a corporate sponsor.
Do you have some sponsors now you want to thank?
We do. We
Okay,
have
go
a
ahead.
few sponsors now. Now you're going to put me on the spot to remember who they are. Okay, so we have Champ Concrete.
Okay.
So Casey Mims is the owner of Champ Concrete. Casey has a house on Lake Mitchell. He's been very generous with us over the last couple of years. We have an individual family, the Savage Family Foundation, that has a house near us. Trying to think about the other ones that we have right now. We have a company called Royal Restrooms out of Huntsville, Alabama, that bring us a very fancy restroom every year.
Oh.
That has
the
Yeah,
good
the
kind
good
of-
one. The trailer
the good
ones,
ones
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
with the running
They're
water
not
and a
a
sink
portalette.
and the music playing while you're in there.
Yeah. Air conditioning.
So Royal Restrooms comes and helps us out. We have some family members that have helped out. So my sister has helped out. Her company is called Flying Leap. She does airport concessions. We have a company called Systems Analysis, which is my brother's engineering firm out of Birmingham.
Yes, absolutely. Hit that family
So,
up.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the property that we do the event on is a piece of family property that next year will be in our family for 75 years.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
So,
That's
so we have
fantastic.
decided that it's time for us to give back to the community that has been there for us. It's where I went to summer camp. I didn't go to summer camp. I went to the lake. So the last few years have been an opportunity for us to give back, build a community on the lake, getting to know our neighbors, getting people together that maybe you wouldn't meet. If you're not out on the lake a lot, I think people don't realize is that you think you would know everybody on the lake. You don't.
You don't.
Because you stay in your part of the lake. And so what we have found over the last few years is that getting people to come from the north end, because we're on the very south end of the lake, and getting people to come from the north end of the lake and getting to meet those families and hear their stories too. Because there's a lot of stories that have been on families that have been on Lake Mitchell for 50, 60. We've met a family that has been on the river when it was a river, before it was dammed, and they still have the house
Amazing.
wow.
that was there before the lake was dammed, and then they built another house next to it. But they've been there for 100 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
That's amazing.
yeah, it's really cool to get to know those stories and get to meet these people, and we're just trying to build community. Lake Mitchell's been very lucky. There's no industry on Lake Mitchell. There's very little pollution on Lake Mitchell. It's kind of a hidden gem in lots of ways.
I've heard it described like that a couple of different times.
Yeah.
What people have
Yeah.
said, it's just a little hidden gem out
Yeah,
there.
because it's not a very busy lake. But we've been very lucky. And one of the things about the reason for even doing this event was to bring awareness to the organization of Coosa Riverkeeper, but also to bring awareness to, hey, we need to still be vigilant, even on Lake Mitchell. Even if we don't have those things going on now, they could happen later. And we want to create that community now, that grassroots organization now, so that when there is an issue that we need to deal with, we all know each other. And it's like, okay, let's get together and let's figure out what we need to do.
All right, so where is the location? Where's this shindig going to take place?
So the address is on the website, but
Yep.
it's 81 County Road 555 in Verbena.
Okay.
So it's literally our piece of property. So we have a giant flat spot down by the water, and we set up tents, and the band will be playing under a tent. And
So you really can't miss it if you.
if
Get
you
on that
drive,
road.
if you drive there, there will be directional signs out too to get you there. But GPS does work, so you can do 81 Canyon. It still works even out there,
and it's
even
rain or
out on the-
shine.
Okay.
Rain
So
or
we have a
shine.
tent. So we're
Yeah.
ready. We're ready. You know,
You got
no
one of
matter
those
what.
Big tents that one of those big white ones, like
Yes.
yeah,
And the
tents.
and the weather, I looked it up. The long-term forecast says that it's going to be sunny at 5 o'clock, and it's going to stay nice all night. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very cool, but 81 degrees isn't bad. We've been doing it in August the last
Right.
few years, and it was in the 90s, so 81's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would
so-
say 81 is doable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, compared to what we've been getting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, rain or shine. And then if you can come by boat.
Oh, yeah.
And if you come by boat, you will see the tents set up and just pull up and park. And
Now, what
Enjoy.
if you boat in? Where do you go?
so if you come up to our dock, we have several places to park. We can beach pontoon boats. We have several docks to park ski boats. And then our neighbors across the slough will also allow us to park
But
boats over
if
there.
you want to get there by boat, how do you?
It is on the south end of the lake.
Yeah.
It's before you turn in to go into Blue Creek Marina.
Okay,
So it's almost at the very
on
end
that
of the lake.
point, kind of that point out.
Yeah,
there?
there's a
Okay.
little island out there
Yeah,
before you turn to go into Blue Creek Marina. We're
Yeah.
the house right before the island.
Oh, okay. I got you. I know where you're at now.
Yeah. And again, if you're driving in your boat that direction,
Yeah.
you will know you found the park.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you'll
Yeah,
see
yeah,
us
I'm
and
sure.
hear us.
We just
Yeah.
need to get them the right direction, right in the
it's
lake.
all the
you
way
know,
to the south end of the lake, going to Blue Creek Marina. Or if that doesn't ring a bell for you, if you were going to see Lake Mitchell Dam, go like you're going to see Lake Mitchell Dam. Look to the right, and we'll be right there. Before
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you're not a part of the Lake Mitchell community, but you're on Lay Lake or Lake Jordan, please come. You're more than welcome to come and just be a part of the Coosa River community.
Exactly.
You know, we're all downstream neighbors, so so we want to make sure that we're, you know, including anybody that is a part of the Coosa River community and beyond. That you come watch some football with us and enjoy the evening with us.
And if folks are interested in helping with any of your cleanup days, I see you've got the Bonner's Jordan State Ramp Clean. You got Highway 77 cleanup, volunteer lead cleanup in November. So both in November and October.
Yeah.
So if they want to volunteer, they can
Yeah.
just go to the website
Yeah,
and
the website events tab, or
the
just
button.
follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and you know, you can turn your post notifications on, and we always post about those cleanups and also free kids events. Any sort of events that we're doing are always on our website or on our social media.
all right.
And those are just the last cleanups of this year. We've done, Coosa River Keeper has done probably 4 or 5 other cleanups already this year. So we do cleanups all up and down the watershed. I don't know if we've said this yet, but Coosa River Keeper protects the river from Gadsden to Wetumpka.
Oh,
So
okay.
all of the lakes in between, and all of the communities in between.
Yeah.
So we do cleanups all along the river, and you know, this event is centered around Lake Mitchell, but it's really about the entire Coosa River and everything that's going on.
Yeah, and the website's very informative. You go on there, and there's a tab, Who We Are, with some tabs there talking about our river. It has some information, history about the Coosa,
Yeah.
different programs.
Yeah.
And you have the events and how to help and then donate, things
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
just go to, let's see, coosariver.org is all you have to do. It's very easy. And then you just follow the tabs on what you're interested in.
Yeah, and follow us on social media.
Yep. Oh, Facebook too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
All right. Anything else y'all want to get out?
We're just excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
I really hope people will come out and spend some time with us. We haven't done it as a tailgate party yet, so we're really kind of excited about this. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay.
We've got all kinds of cool things for y'all, so come join us and have it'd be a nice night on the river, and be a nice night to meet some of your neighbors. And even if you don't have a house on the lake or a house on the river, come join us, see what it's about. Come see what Coosa River is about. It impacts you whether you live in Clanton or Rabina or anywhere else, but not on the water, because it's such a big part of the community. And so we'd love to see you out there.
All right. We've been talking with Chris DiGiorgio
Very good.
and Abby Brown with Coosa River Keepers. You can find out more information go to coosariver.org or check them out on their Facebook page or Instagram. Thank y'all for coming in. Hope
Thank
you have a
you.
great turnout for your event.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Andy and I, we got some headlines to delve into. My goodness. Even some stuff around here that you just won't believe. So stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tracker Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation, open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination, coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
back. The time is 7:45. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. We just had Miss Abby Brown and Chris DiGiorgio in with us to talk about the Coosa River Keepers big tailgate party that they're having next Saturday on the 27th. It's from 5 until 10 p.m. You can go out there and do a tailgate and watch some football. They're going to have Alabama, Georgia, and the Auburn game, but I'm not even sure who they're playing. I don't have my schedule in front of me, but that's going to be a great time. Tickets are $45. You can go to coosariver.org, purchase your tickets. They're $45 each, but that includes all your food, the game itself, and you get to become a member of the Coosa River Keepers with that donation too. So that's hope they have a great turnout. Andy, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. First, I want to say good morning, Chris Cook. Thank you for watching and listening. Chris has CNC Campground out at Talladega, which at some point we'll be back and doing racing stuff. We're looking forward to that. Let's see. We had a big thing happen yesterday in Autauga County. This is nuts. I'm not sure what happened here. I know what they think happened, but a man is under arrest after he shot at a medical helicopter that was trying to do a rescue, and it hit a nurse. A bullet hit a nurse, and she got injured. It was luckily with minor injuries. There's not anything overly serious. But this happened around 4:20 in the morning on County Road 51. They had a landing spot open in a pasture to help do this rescue. And this man, his name is something Ellison, I saw. Well, of course, this one doesn't say. Peter Ellison. It looks like he may have thought that it was a drone and shot at it.
Well, that's a big, noisy drone.
I mean, no.
That is one big, noisy drone.
No, I'm wondering what in the world. I mean, he looks like just a normal guy. I mean, but what is a normal guy? What does a crazy person really look like? I mean, in our minds, you think, well, he don't look crazy. Well, what does crazy look like? I mean, ask my husband; he'll tell you it looks like me. Let's say it resembles her. The Haynes is a Haynes Life Flight. It arrived on the site, and several shots rang out. Yeah. One of them hitting the helicopter. It got the aircraft's right side window, and the sheriff there says that an onboard flight nurse got struck by the bullet's ricochet. So it didn't actually shoot her, but it did. Yeah. Something going on my eyelash here. It's driving me nuts. But everybody's okay. They were able to go ahead and make the emergency. They landed and got the person to the hospital that needed to go there. But Ellison has been charged, and he was held on a $30,000 cash-only bond. Okay. All righty.
I mean, you have to wonder what he was thinking there.
I don't know, but he's facing federal charges, too.
Yeah.
Because the FBI and the FAA have taken the lead in the investigation. The Pine Level Fire Department has said they were not happy
I'd imagine.
at him doing this because the incident came close to ending multiple lives.
Yes.
And, I mean, that could have been a whole different situation.
Oh, yeah.
It's just by the grace of the Lord that it did not escalate and be something different. I don't know what in the world this man was thinking. I did just see some comments where the man supposedly, allegedly, reportedly said that he thought it was a drone. And I get some people want to shoot these drones down because they feel like
that's
they are
illegal too.
Invasion of privacy. But there's no way I'm gonna mistake a helicopter and a drone.
But that's illegal too. And a helicopter's a big, noisy turbine, turbine powered, machine, and a drone is a battery operated, machine. I just have to wonder what he's maybe up at 4:00 in the morning looking out the window going,
that was wild.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning and was like, goodness gracious. I think, did you send that or did Ricky send that? One of
We
y'all
both
sent
sent
that.
it, yeah.
Okay. And then we have a local high school. Goodness gracious. Sometimes, I just don't know. I don't think some of these teams do this on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's an accident. But James Clemens, is that how you say their name? Clemens, yeah. High school had to forfeit a game for a violation of the AHSAA. That's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
I feel like we should shorten that just
Yeah.
for us attention
You,
deficit
you should have
people.
talked to him when you was in Montgomery, you know.
As according to the release, the program played an ineligible player in violation of the academic rule. They self-reported the violation, and as a result, they had to forfeit their game. I wonder. So, how are you end up being an ineligible player? Like, is it you moved from another county or
Yeah.
another school district? Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot of
typically the
rules.
one, or maybe you didn't have a good grade in something and you played anyway. What exactly is it?
There's a lot of rules with there's a lot of kids transfer in and out now. And there's a lot of rules with in-county, out-of-county transfers, why you transferred, if you change residence and everything else. And all those factors have to be considered as to when you're eligible to play.
Apparently it was an administrative error. So the mom has spoken out. She's very unhappy. I mean, I get it. I'd be unhappy too if that happened to my kid. But they're also facing a fine. So not only are they ineligible and they have to forfeit their win or the game itself, they have to pay a fine. So that hits them in the pocket. And schools are just not made of money.
Yeah.
They have to work hard and they fundraise and do all the things they do to be able to afford to play. And I just...
Yeah, they self-reported, so maybe they'll go a little easy on them, but they've also got to follow the rules, you know. They've also got to know the rules and follow them, even if a mistake was made.
Apparently, a counselor tried to help this student with some of his classes and moved him around, and a science class got lost in the shuffle. So he had not taken the science class he needed to take, which made him ineligible, which I didn't know that.
Right.
I didn't know that happened.
Yep, you have to have certain classes, pass certain classes to be eligible, you know.
And, you know, this hurts him because when you're playing, so teams have film.
Yeah.
They have somebody, you know,
Right.
or a camera recording and, you know, to watch the plays and see. And that's what a lot of these coaches and people who are trying to recruit you look at. They look at your films. You know, they want to see what kind of player you are. And she says that hurts him because he doesn't have the film from a particularly good game, I guess. I can see how that would make you mad. I don't know. I hate that for them. I really do. They're not in this area. This is out of Madison. But still, anytime you have to forfeit, especially when it's something that's not intentional, it's like it's not like they were trying to. But I get it. A rule is a rule.
Rule's
is a
a
rule.
rule. Yep.
You know, that's why you have to double check and check some more.
And if you apply them equally to everybody, then
that's right.
It's
no exceptions.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm not saying they should overlook it, you know, and just say, okay, go ahead and let him play. I get it. I just hate that something like that that is not intentional.
And these grades are, you know, got to have those grades, got to have those classes.
Really, I didn't know this. Barry says that going back to the drone and the helicopter, he says it's the same penalty if you shoot a drone as shooting an aircraft. I did not know that.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unmanned or manned
Well, don't
aircraft.
do
There's
that,
a
y'all.
big penalty. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's don't do that. Did you see that there was a woman that won a lottery on a Powerball for $150,000, and that was my tummy growling.
We could hear that.
I ate dinner, I swear. But she donated the whole thing.
Yeah.
She won $150,000, and she gave 3 different entities $50,000
Cool.
each. Yes. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. There we go. And she is out of where is this? Richmond, Virginia. She won by matching 4 of the 5 numbers on the Powerball. And so the grand prize was $150,000, and she ended up donating to research for onset dementia. Also, a couple other different ones, Shalom Farms, because they help working for an equitable food system in Richmond, and then the Navy Marine Relief Society. So she said that the Lord has blessed her tenfold, and she felt like that rather than keep that money, she should donate it.
Yeah.
Now, look, I find that very commendable. I do. Go ahead, do it.
Can't stop it.
It's coming. Woo! There he
it
goes.
is, yep. Got it.
He got it. He got it out
Waiting
there.
forever.
He's been trying to get that sneeze out for
Trying to
about an
sneeze
hour.
all morning, yeah.
He kept saying, "I feel like I'm going to
Gotta
sneeze."
sneeze.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
Don't it feel good when you just let her rip like
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
It feels so good. You're like, yeah, but then it makes you dizzy for a minute because you sneeze so hard.
Yeah, finally.
Here's the thing. I would if I won money,
Yeah.
I would donate it. But my selfishness is going to kick in at some point, and I'm going to keep some for me too.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the way. Look, I get it, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to donate the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, she probably had plenty. She's like,
I feel like that's what she was. Apparently, she was already. I think her husband maybe had a good retirement. Maybe she had a good retirement. I don't know. I bet her kids and grandkids are going, "What the?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're donating
Giving
it?"
it all away.
Yeah. But I mean, it's her money. She can do what she wants to with
Yeah,
it.
she can.
I mean, she don't owe nobody an explanation about
Right.
nothing. That's what I don't get. Is you get families that may a mom and a dad, they maybe were very, very smart with their money,
Yeah.
and they ended up having jobs, and they invested, and they have all this money left over at the end. When they pass away, then the families start fighting over the money like they're entitled to it.
Yeah.
And I just don't think, I think that if somebody makes a will and says, "I'm leaving every dime to the cat farm," that the family shouldn't be able to say, no, I want my share, because you don't have a share.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything to earn it.
It wasn't yours.
And I mean, it's like my dad. We didn't even know. We thought my dad was dirt poor.
Yeah.
Thought he didn't have a
Yeah.
dime to his name. Turns out he had several life insurance policies and some other stuff. And so my sister and brother and I got a little bit of a pay. It wasn't much, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
a pretty good chunk of change for each of us. And I felt weird kind of taking it, because I was like, I did not do anything. I don't. I look at it as kind of almost you're benefiting from somebody passing away. Now, if they leave it to you and say, "There's no way I could ever spend all this money. I want to leave this to you. I want to give you a head start in life. So in my will, I'm going to say, you get this, and this goes here, and that goes there." And you shouldn't be able to contest it, because it's their money.
Right.
They can do what they want to with it.
Yep.
Now,
Their decision.
there are instances where you might get a family member who says, "Well, I know what this says, but I don't want them to get any." And so I'm going to fight for their share too, or whatever. And I just think that that's wrong.
Yeah. There's one in every family.
If somebody has a will and they have it specified and laid out, You shouldn't be able to contest it. Like Anna, what's her name?
Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith. She married that man.
Yeah.
And we all know why.
Yeah.
But he asked her to, and he knew the deal. He knew the score before they did it. And he left her all that money, and his sons actually took her to court, tied her up in court. It ended up she didn't get a lot of that money. And I don't think that was right. I mean, the old man, he might have been old, but he was of sound mind and body when he made the will. And I mean, if that's what he wanted to do, this his money, it's nobody's business but his. His kids weren't owed anything. He wanted companionship. He got it.
He got it.
Yes, he did. It is 8:01. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, the Federal Reserve made a great big announcement yesterday. And we're going to talk about that because that's good for everybody. And then we've got a nighttime talk show. You're not going to see it for a while. And we'll talk about that when we come back as well. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicures, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Sorry, we are back. The time is 8:05. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. Andy is getting the games together that are high school football games in this area for this Friday night. If you got them together, you need a couple more minutes.
I think so.
Okay.
I think I got them. See if we got it right.
All right. We go ahead and talk about that if you're ready to go with it. So, what is our game of the week? It is Jemison and
Yeah, Sipsy Valley. Be
Sipsy
Jemison's
Valley.
homecoming.
yes, Jemison's homecoming. They're going to have their big old homecoming stuff tonight,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the coaches show from there as well.
That'd be cool.
You will be able to participate to become this week's super fan, and you're going to have to come out there and just be as obnoxious as you can, wearing all of your game gear.
Cool.
There's one winner this week.
Just one.
We're not doing co-winners this week. This
Okay.
this is not everybody gets a ribbon. We're not doing it. So go ahead. What we got? So we had Jemison and what
Yeah.
did you say it was again?
Sipsy Valley.
Sipsy Valley.
Yep. Clanton will
this
be
Friday
at
night.
Pelham.
Clanton's going to be at Pelham. Oh,
Yeah, Clanton will be at Pelham this week. Yeah.
that's going to be a game.
Not positive about Billingsley. I think they're off this week.
Okay.
And they'll go play Isabella next week, it looks like. And then Isabella's going to play Aliceville at home.
Okay.
And Verbena at home is going to play Ellawood Christian. Also, they're homecoming this week.
Okay. Who's homecoming?
Verbena's.
Verbenas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And your
they'll
son
be at
plays,
Verbena.
right?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah. He plays, so we'll be playing at home again. Thank the Lord, all those away games.
Did you say Maplesville at all?
Maplesville's going to play at Atauga Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Atauga County a while ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
just right across the line over
So
there. not far.
Maplesville is doing pretty good. Is there anybody else that's undefeated?
I don't believe so. Maplesville's doing very well. I'm not sure what Thorsby's record is now, but Thorsby's playing Hale County at Thorsby.
Okay.
What Thorsby's record is because they got a pretty good team.
Well, this is high
Yeah,
school.
Thorsby's 4-0.
They are?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Thorsby has undefeated season, and so
Yeah.
does Maplesville. That automatically puts them in the playoffs, doesn't it? Or does it?
I believe they'll be going to the playoffs. I'm not sure if they got all their games yet, but I'm not sure.
And St. Clair was having such a great season, and they played Moody and did not score a single point.
Really?
Yep.
Mm.
It was 40-something to nothing.
Ugly. Huh?
They've got Jake Gaines over there. He came from, I want to say Hoover or somewhere, and he's just, they're a good team.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel a certain kind of way about actions and things.
Yeah.
I think I'll say it. I think if you're a coach, you have a responsibility to teach those boys on the field how to have good sportsmanship.
Yeah. Yeah. They need to.
Before, during, and after the game.
Yeah.
And if your team is not displaying that,
Mhm.
then you don't have control of your team.
Right. Yeah. You need to handle your team,
So,
but it's not as easy as it used to be.
nope. I mean, it's not, but.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if more coaches would do that, start worrying more about character,
Mm-hmm.
and I get you want to win. I think that's
Yeah.
important. But when you sit those boys out
Yeah.
and watch their team play and struggle without them because of their
Yeah.
actions,
Yeah.
that's you point the finger where it
Oh,
needs
yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
And if you lose the game, well,
Yeah. You'd shown better character. You would have been on the field.
sit them down. I think they should do it during college as well. When they
Yeah.
start acting up,
No, we can't do
don't
that.
let the refs just say,
Yeah.
wait, he's got to have unsportsmanlike conduct or
Yeah,
he's
no.
targeting or whatever. No, sit your butt on the bench. Like
Yeah.
the biggest thing that just hacked me off was when Jimbo Fisher was coach and Jameis Winston was
Mhm.
quarterback.
Yeah.
He was letting that boy rule the roost.
Yeah.
And I mean, he just did not have control over the team like he should have, and he certainly didn't have control over his quarterback. I would have benched that boy. He wouldn't have played another. He wouldn't have played another play. We'd have used the backup quarterback the whole rest of the season. But
Now the way
know.
college football is, they just pack up and
Well,
leave.
you also have boosters that pump money into these things, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
They're just not going to let that. They're going to overrule what a coach
Oh
wants
yeah,
to do a lot
yeah.
of the
They
time.
just they just pack their stuff and leave, go to another school, and cause havoc there.
Yeah, which is what some
Unless they
coaches
get
do.
so bad, nobody will take them.
Yeah, we got coaches that'll do that too.
Yeah.
They'll wreak havoc, cause issues, cause your team to get suspended and sanctioned and all other kind of stuff, and they just ride off into the sunset and go off to
then they
another
just
school.
leave and go somewhere else.
But I won't call out any names. Ropes. Anyway, we also have in the news, the Federal Reserve has announced its first rate cut in 9 months.
Good.
And they indicate that there may be some more reductions to come.
Good.
So that is great.
Yeah.
That means interest rates are going to go down.
Yeah.
Which they've been kind of high.
Oh yeah.
For a minute.
People can refinance some of these mortgages and hopefully save a little money and have some more money to spend.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even our president says now that we've had these rate cuts, housing is going to make a comeback.
Yeah, it'll start. It'll start back again.
Because it's so expensive to build right now that when you have to pay that much for, all your materials, and then you go in there and you get slapped with an 8 or 9% interest rate on something that you should be getting 3 and 4.
Yeah.
That is a lot of money over time, especially.
Oh, it's a big difference, especially when that mortgage rates and mortgages what they are now, because a starter home now is over $200,000, $250,000.
Yeah. So, that's a good thing. I like to see that continue. Hopefully. That's not a bad thing for us Americans.
Not
good
at
deal.
all.
More good news. Folks, I'm telling you, you have freedom of speech, but when it affects your employers, what you say, you're going to have to put a lid on it if you want to keep your job. Ask Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Because he made some very, very insensitive remarks, which caused businesses to cut ties with their advertising with the channel, I guess.
The local affiliates. Yeah, a lot of the local affiliates just said, we're out.
It's ABC. Local affiliates are like, we're not airing this because it goes against everything we are. I mean, even for some of these news outlets that are quick to slant things one way or the other, they're going, whoa, too far.
Yeah.
Too far. But yeah, he came out. This was his quote. I'm quoting verbatim. After Jimmy Kimmel Live has been taken off the air, and this is indefinitely.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
who knows?
This happened. He made these remarks on Monday about Charlie Kirk and what happened to him. He says, and I quote, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can score political points from it." Which is, man, you just got to watch what you say.
Oh, yeah.
He also went on to criticize President Trump's reaction to the news of Charlie Kirk's death. And he played a clip of Trump responding to a question about Kirk. Let's try this one more time. He played a clip of Trump responding to a question about Kirk by talking about the new White House ballroom. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Mr. Kirk are offensive, insensitive, and at a critical time in our national political discourse, and we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of the local communities in which we are located. Now, there's a difference between Hollywood and local folks.
Yeah.
We're reacting a little different because we're more in reality over here.
Right.
it says that Kimmel's remarks drew condemnation from the FCC, and the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, said it appears to be an action by Jimmy Kimmel to play into the narrative that this was somehow a MAGA or a Republican motivated person, which we don't know any of that. But to say that is kind of, we just know that it was a person who's obviously troubled.
Yeah.
He had what people don't understand, and this is why they had to pull it. This is the reasoning behind it, and I'm 100% behind this. What we don't understand is that the broadcasters have a license granted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. When we see stuff like this, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead. So it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And
so I don't know that he's canceled permanently, but it's indefinitely.
Well, it's kind of and that gets to be kind of a slippery slope there because, you start canceling people what they say, and I don't know if the FCC was going to take action, if there was action they could take or what they were going to do. But I think more or less, the finger's going to be pointed at the administration and FCC. But I also think you look at this thing and, okay, Jimmy Kimmel wasn't really doing that great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not interesting. I've tried to watch it. It wasn't good, in my opinion. And so he kind of let his mouth overload him there. And then local affiliates started saying, okay, we're not doing this. We're out.
Mm-hmm.
The ratings were already low. So I think it kind of opened the door for the network to say, hey, we're out of here.
Well, there was a
You can have
time when you could watch a late night show and it would be funny, and the host, who are typically comedians of some sort, will make fun of everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Not singling out one
Right.
party or the other when it comes to politics. They would, you were fair game. It didn't matter who you were, what you did. It's not that way anymore. You've got the same ones. You've got Jimmy Kimmel. You've got Jimmy Fallon, who I actually like Jimmy Fallon, but he can be a little, I call him Saturday Night Live, if you will, because they're obviously very slanted now.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert, and then Seth Rogen, who I don't like him at all anyway.
Yeah.
But, it's hosts like that keep division going.
Right. But
And I think if you're on there, you have a responsibility to, if you can't be neutral, be as neutral as you can.
Well, there's no neutrality at all. And but you look at these shows and you go back over time, look at Saturday Night Live. Nobody watches that garbage anymore.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it was funny back in the day. We loved it.
Oh, yeah. It was
You
great.
got to sit down and tune into Saturday Night Live. Now, I don't know anybody that says, hey, did you see Saturday Night Live the other night? No.
They will have it on, like when you had Nate Bargatze, he was on there. He's hilarious. But he also hosted, what was it, the Emmys that they just had recently? And it was like Hollywood and these actors and actresses, even at the TV level, they're so far removed from reality.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They don't even know comedy when it hits them in the face.
Well,
he's just not, to me, he was not a good fit for that because he's the comedian for the everyday person, not for the unrealistic Hollywood elites.
Well, we try not to offend anybody, and by doing that, we've destroyed comedy and everything else. You go back and watch some of this old comedy from the early '90s, and you're sitting there going, "Oh wow!" Even we're like, "Oh wow." He couldn't say that now.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. It's like he lived to offend. He was getting
Yeah.
after everybody. He was. It was hilarious.
These guys were good though. Comedy was good then. They made fun of everybody. It didn't matter who it was.
I mean, I loved Johnny Carson. He was probably my favorite talk show host ever.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:20. We're way past our break. We're gonna go ahead and do that. When we come back, we got to talk about a middle school teacher got arrested. Not here. But when you find out what she got arrested for, your mouth is going to drop. Oh, my God. And then, a while back, earlier in the summer, Beyonce had some of her music stolen. Well, they found who did it. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 8:23. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a middle school teacher was arrested while at school. They did a random drug search, and she was caught with cocaine and marijuana. Cocaine was inside the wallet. She says that Summers claimed that the cocaine belonged to a friend who gave it to her at the LSU football tailgate Saturday. But when they searched her car, they found marijuana and pipes. So now she's charged with drugs and paraphernalia. She'd been teaching at that school for over 10 years. That's why she's doing drugs, y'all.
I was just thinking.
These kids and these parents are horrible.
I was thinking they wasn't paying her enough. She had to make side money, but
I mean,
you know,
I probably would need. I'd drink. If I had to deal with kids, when you can't, like in our day, when you could, handle them.
yeah,
Now you can't touch them.
yeah.
And parents get up there, why you touch my kid? Well, your kid is 3 times my size and threatened me. So what am I supposed to do?
Because you don't touch your kid, yeah.
Oh gosh, but yeah, I'm really not condoning that, but
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying you should. I just say I understand. Sometimes, yeah. Wow. The oldest line in the book, it's not mine.
Yeah. There's a lot of charges going to follow that.
Yeah.
I mean, drugs on school property,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a rough day.
The school, it's East Baton Rouge Parish public school system. That's a mouthful. Why does Louisiana got to do all that? Talk about the parish and all this. Just East
got their
Baton Rouge
parishes.
School. It says during a random drug search conducted on campus, an employee was found to be in possession of illegal substances. This matter is being handled in accordance with the East Baton Rouge Parish Schools policy and procedures. Please be assured that this behavior is not condoned by our district, and we remain committed to maintaining a safe, secure, and drug-free environment for all students and staff. Of course they don't condone it.
Yeah.
But they're probably like me. They get it.
I just want to know how this random search went down. I mean, if they walked in there like,
Well,
okay,
oh,
we
now I
need
gotta
to see
sneeze.
your purse. There you go. Bless
Oh,
you.
Andrew.
Sorry. Yeah, they're like, we got to search your purse. Or the dog walked by and he's like, wait a minute.
Well,
We need to go back in her room. 'cause
what I'm
pretty
gonna
sure.
probably say is that they have the dogs that come in.
Yeah.
Either it was just random and they were checking lockers and stuff
Yeah.
too because they do it periodically, or they suspected something was going on with
Yeah.
her. Maybe she was acting strange, or because your eyes get all glassy and wonky when you're doing certain drugs,
Yeah.
and I could. My brother, he was an addict for a long time, and he's still considered one, even though
Right,
he's been clean for almost 20 years, but. I always knew whenever he was on something. I mean, it was so freaking obvious. And he tried to be, like he wasn't. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I wasn't born under a rock. I
Yeah.
mean, give me a break. I can tell. I feel like somebody probably said,
Yeah.
probably won't check her.
Friend gave me some cocaine at
Yeah.
the football game.
Told me to hold it for him, and I forgot to give it back to him. Yeah. I know.
Hey, you hold your own cocaine. I'll tell you what you do. You get out of my
You
car.
hold your own.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, go sit over there by that guy.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. There is a thing, and I see wearable. Hold on.
What?
Find it. There is a new thing that you can wear. I lost all my stuff, and I'm trying to find how I had it listed in here, and some of them I can. There is a new thing that for people who have had heart attacks or have heart issues, that you can actually wear this thing on you that can what is it when the thing like when they do the whoomp and stroke your heart that it has one of those for you.
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator, yes, wearable
Yeah,
defibrillator.
yeah.
Thank you. They now have those.
I forgot a friend that's got one
Really?
in his chest. Yeah.
Well, that's a pacemaker, isn't it?
No, they actually got a defibrillator. And that's my understanding. The way he told me it was, it's a defibrillator. in his
Wearable
chest.
defibrillators. Oh man, that's not even. I don't say that near how it's spelled. Yeah, it's either a vest or a belt, and it has these electrodes that are placed against the skin, I guess, and it just so if it monitors you, and if it notices something, it just right then shocks you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
It would be unless she's holding his hand,
Well, probably.
But yeah, that is cool. Some of these devices and things that they have. Like I said, I've got a friend that's got some serious heart problems, and he's got a defibrillator.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was fun till it malfunctioned one day.
Now,
Started shocking him.
they say
True
it can,
story.
Yeah. They say it can be bulky and uncomfortable to wear. I imagine that it would be.
Yeah.
But I think I would be all right with that.
Yeah.
Especially, it says it doesn't work for everybody. It's not a good thing for everybody. But I wonder, at what point somebody says, okay, you got to wear this all the time. Because how about no? How about you just fix it?
Yeah.
Let's fix it. I don't want something shocking me every time I turn around.
Yeah. Some people's heart, though, just stop, and they have to have this device to try to save their life at that point.
It says ventricular fibrillation or ventricular tachycardia.
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 Yeah.
One is VF, one is VT. it's pretty cool that they have that technology.
Yeah.
You could just walk around with something. I know that schools have them now, you know.
Oh yeah,
that-
the
right
AEDs,
there.
yeah.
And I know that many a times that those have actually saved a life.
That AED saved a lot of lives.
And I think was it a referee recently?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that had
Yeah.
that heart attack on the field, and
Yeah,
I
and
think
his
they
friend
used
done
one of those
CPR
for
and-
him.
yeah.
I think that's pretty neat. Well, they have all kinds of stuff now that they're coming up with for ways, because you know they have the wearable pumps for insulin now.
Mhm.
They've even made them so small that they're just like a little
Oh
just
yeah,
a little
yeah.
thing right here on your arm or wherever
Yeah.
you want to keep it.
Yeah, it
And
keeps track of your blood sugar for you and goes to your phone. you know.
I think that the kind of technology we have right now is just so amazing.
Yeah, our technology's moving at an astonishing rate right now. Actually, I saw that there's some new glasses out. I was checking them out. They have video screens inside them that you can still see through, like a, you know.
What?
Yeah,
What is that for?
yeah. Meta's got new glasses out. Well, they got the glasses out. My son's got some that have speakers in them and cameras.
Yeah.
But now that same glasses has a display inside of it. Meta's new glasses, they're like $800.
I like the ones I think these are so cool. The ones for the colorblind people.
I hadn't seen
The
those.
glasses they put on, they're like a sunglasses.
Really?
And people that are colorblind all of a sudden see things in the
Hmm.
right colors. My son is colorblind.
Yeah.
Like he can't tell like a dark purple, a
Mhm.
brown, a black, a dark green.
Hmm.
Those colors he can't tell them apart. Reds and pinks and oranges and some of those colors are real similar. He can't
Yeah.
tell those apart. So when he was he was helping his grandfather one time, and his grandfather said, "Cut this color wire," and he goes, "I don't see that color wire. I'm colorblind." He's like, and his granddaddy was like, "All right, don't cut anything then. 'Cause we don't
Just
want you
wait.
cutting the wrong
Yeah.
thing. Just wait till I get over there." Yeah, but he's really struggles. He'll come out sometimes wearing stuff, and I'm like, "No, son, no,
Yeah.
no,
It's not it. Huh?
no, we're not gonna do that." You know, he was like, "Well, I thought this was black, or I thought it was blue." I'm like, "It's not. It's not." Bless your heart. You're way off. So a while back, Beyonce had a bunch of stuff stolen from her rental car when she was in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Right.
It was unreleased music and some other stuff. This was when she was on her Cowboy Carter tour.
Mhm.
And now a suspect identified as Kelvin Evans was arrested in connection to the theft. Though the stolen items, including the hard drives, have not been recovered.
Yeah.
But they did find some stuff that alluded to the fact that it was him that did it. Oh, he has sold that stuff.
Was he? But I thought I saw somewhere where he's actually related to the guy who was driving the car.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I did see.
But I mean, you got a car in Atlanta, it's just about a 90% chance it's going to get broken into. You know,
Let's see.
I've had a car broken into in Atlanta.
I'm trying to. Have you really?
Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah, they
in
broke in there
Atlanta.
and got in the cooler and drank the Yoo-Hoos. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, the cooler and there were some Yoo-Hoos. We still don't know why we had Yoo-Hoos in there. I don't drink them, but they got in there and got in the cooler and drank the Yoo-Hoos. and left other things in the car that they probably should have taken, but you know. And of course the guy working the gate didn't see anything. You know. And I'm like, you're working the gate. We paid $20, $30 a night, whatever it was, in the park here, and my car gets broken into, and you don't know anything.
Well, I haven't seen. I'm sitting here looking at all the different stories about it. I don't see anything that said he was related.
Maybe not.
But I wouldn't doubt it. So
Yeah.
that means he was either in on it with
Yeah.
them,
Yeah. Well, I
or
thought they
dude
said it was
just
a,
took advantage of the fact that he knew what
yeah.
his.
Yeah. Well, if he knew I thought his family members, what I'd understood, and if he knew what he had in the car and he was just getting it, you know, he knew where the car was. Hey.
It was the choreographer's car.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing here now.
Yeah.
Interesting. It says he used his niece's car for an auto break-in. Interesting.
Oh, maybe that's what it was then. He borrowed his niece's car to went and break in another car. Okay.
Well,
Good
apparently
uncle
they
of the
traced
year
him.
right there, you
Yeah,
know?
apparently they traced him through some Find Me AirPods or Find My AirPods
Yeah.
thing. I mean, he got rid of that stuff. He pirated that right on off. He made him $1 or $2 off of that.
They're probably just like, you just got a bunch of crappy old tapes. Throw this away, you know? Just stuff in the garbage.
Well, that Cowboy Carter to me was not good.
What are you going to do with this laptop? That laptop was at a pawn shop, whatever it was.
Yeah. There was a lady who had a baby recently, and the new baby shares a birthday with 4 generations of family members.
Cool.
I think that is so cool. Birthday. So I hate that all this is not good radio at all, but I have to do this to be able to pull all my stuff back up. Birthday with 4 generations. There we go. Here we go. It's a pretty cool story. It's a newborn marks the 5th generation in a row born on the exact same day. Little Arthur Bell came into the world on September 14th, but so did his great-grandfather Wilbur was born on September 14th. His great-grandmother Addie, his grandfather Fred, and his mother Emma all share the same birthday.
Really?
That's pretty cool, but I will tell you that I got some cousins removed, and 4 of them or 5 of them have the same birthday. 2 of them are twins, and then the other 3 just happen to share. Now, they're all cousins that share the same birthday from the same family. It's wild.
Save on those birthday parties, get everybody together.
Yeah.
Knock a lot of them out at
Celebrate
once, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, look, y'all ain't getting no money. You grown. You're
Probably
not getting
just
a birthday present.
Just as bad as having a Christmas birthday.
I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. So we talked about that. Soul and music, teacher. Oh, we got all that. Oh, did you see where there was a TikToker that got on TikTok and threatened Candace Owens?
Be honest, I'm a little scared of Candace Owen. I've seen her
She's kind of mean.
take some people down. Yeah. Get a little rough.
So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about that. Woo! I mean, this is crazy, what's happening in social media right now. It's ridiculous, really. But, oh, Lord, we'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Beach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
we are back. The time is 8:40. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. Did you see where Dolphin Island has been given a restraining order over foxes? Apparently, they were trying to kind of eradicate a lot of these foxes because they're protecting the sea turtles, because apparently the fox goes after the sea turtles and some other birds and stuff too. And so a judge issued a restraining order telling them to leave those foxes alone. What does the fox say? He's saying boo boo right now.
Decaf.
So yeah, they can't. Nobody can touch the fox until after October 2nd. That's when the next court date is going to be. And so basically, they're saying, look, there are other ways to kind of help taper down the population of the foxes, but euthanizing them, killing them, and trapping them is not the way. As far as like harmful traps, they feel like that you can do it by catching them, neutering them, putting them back out there, and keeping them, trying to thin it out that way by not reproducing anymore. And so it's a whole big thing, because Dolphin Island is like, they're like feral cats though. We can't have them endangering the sea turtles. But now the fox are considered. Is it fox?
Yeah.
Like more than one? You say foxes, fox.
Fox.
Is it
Stick
two
foxes?
Fox. Is it two foxes or two fox? Two.
It's fox.
Okay. All right. So right now, a lot of the islanders are saying they've supported efforts to capture, neuter, and release them in an effort to reduce the population. Why can't we just keep doing that?
Well, they're going to keep having. Well, I mean, the neutered ones won't, but
if you catch them, you can neuter them. But if you can't catch them,
right, they're going to have more, and the population's just going to grow. But one thing you don't do, especially in that coastal area, you do not mess with a sea turtle.
No, you do not. They
in
will
any
come
form,
after
fashion,
you.
yes. I mean, they control what lights you can put where at your house, and what kind of lighting you can have outdoors and everything, especially during the sea turtle.
And then they put the little things around them.
Yeah.
So they can hatch and whatever, and they help them, go out into the water, because they were endangered for a while. And I think
that's what they said. Yeah, but if you if you mess with a sea turtle, you're
taking your life in your hands if
you're
you
going.
do it.
Yeah, they're probably going to take you to jail. So
I think you're right.
Yeah,
that's no joke, and I get it.
Yeah, you mess with a sea turtle, they're probably going to take you to jail. But we can't fight nature the whole time. I don't know how the fox. They said it was non-native. I don't know how it got onto Dolphin Island unless it.
Well, apparently, like
crossed the bridge. Yeah.
The areas that do that. It's always like this big thing. They like celebrating the hatching of the sea turtle and like taking the things away and letting them go out to sea. And it's like a sea of them just kind of going out into the water. I think that's neat.
It is.
Probably I've never seen it personally, but I bet it's beautiful. I have been to the beach when they have had the things up.
Yeah.
To make sure that that's why they have those up, is so they can hatch, and not be endangered. Because once the turtle puts them in the ground, I don't think she comes back, or maybe she does.
She covers them up and stays with her nest, I think. Then they hatch and they go to the water unless they see the lights, which they say confuses them and sends them up. But
it does confuse them, huh?
We've been out on the boat, and I've seen sea turtles take this, biggest this table, swimming. Really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
And they live a really long time, too, I think.
Yeah, but they're really, really cool looking creature.
I love turtles. I don't like a snapping turtle. No, I got snapped by one. I didn't like that. It hurt. I thought my finger was broken. But one time I saw a turtle, and I took a broomstick and was just trying to scooch him on. Yeah. And he latched onto my broomstick.
Yeah.
And I just left the broom and him out there, and I just came on back inside and was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. How about I just go back in here?
Yeah, leave you alone.
I'll come out the front door. I won't go out the back door. You can have it. So a TikToker, people are so brazen and bold. After all of this has happened with Charlie Kirk, now a TikToker has threatened Candace Owens. The TikToker says on a video, they have the video, "You're next, I'd watch out. Stay with your white baby and husband and hide somewhere and shut the bleep up." Now, I've heard her a couple of different times, and I mean, she's somebody that I can agree with a majority of the time.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of times where I've heard her say some stuff that I wasn't on board with.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's okay. You know what I did? I listened to it and then I kept going.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
Same thing with Charlie Kirk. I absolutely loved him. I loved the way he invited kids to think.
Yeah.
And he would ask questions that made them really think about, because they have all these opinions and they're young, and I think it's great to have an opinion, but have an informed one.
Yeah.
Not just because you hear so many things of, well, they say, well, who's they, first of all? Let's find out who they is.
Yeah. And
then let's back it up with some facts, not just what you think or feel. So be informed when you have an opinion, and that way it makes more sense to do that.
Yeah.
And I loved how he did that. Now, there was a couple of times I wasn't crazy about some stuff he said, but still thought he was a great person, great human being. I thought he did a great job at these college campuses, and I mean, it's been a terrible, terrible thing to happen. I'm not understanding how people can get on social media and say the kinds of things that they're saying, like, we're coming for you, you better watch out, look out, you're next, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What I'm finding is that you've just got a small group of extreme radicals and I think both sides have them, but in this particular case, it's the other side that has them, and it's dangerous to have this mentality, very dangerous. And I worry not only for the people that they're threatening, but I worry for them too.
Yeah.
Because when you have the other side extreme and you both are volatile, it's not going to end well for somebody.
Right. Yeah.
And that's not good at all. I just don't believe in, I don't like what you say, so let me do physical harm to you. I'm not big on that at all. If that were the right thing to do, we'd be beating each other up all the time, you and me.
Oh, yeah.
We go town to town.
Yeah.
I mean, we go
toe to toe, yeah.
Yeah, toe to toe. But not really. We're in a joking way.
Yeah.
But there are people that say stuff, and I'm just like, that was asinine. I can't believe you said that. And then I move on. I keep going. Too many people let other people's words affect them negatively. They cannot handle any opposition at all.
Well, if you don't have an argument, if you can't present an argument, then your next resort is to, violence a lot of times.
Yeah.
Or to scream over somebody or something. If you got a reasonable argument, maybe you can be quiet and listen and respond intelligently. But
but Facebook has gotten to the point now where you can't say stuff like that without them shutting you all the way down.
Yeah.
Like I told my daughter, she sent me one of those little videos where something jumps out at you and scares the bejesus out of you.
Yeah.
And I said, child, I'm going to whip your ASS. I got restricted on my Facebook for, my words and threatening bodily harm. I was like, I was kidding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But the bots don't know me. They don't know my intention. They don't know my delivery with that. So they just like, you're restricted. You can't post or do anything for ever how many days it was. And I was like, this is crazy.
Facebook jail.
I'm like, I'm her mother. I can say that.
Facebook jail.
Look, there was a time for a while I thought I was like, one more time, and I think my Facebook gets shut down permanently because I would just,
Yeah.
say, I guess, saying and posting stuff I'm not supposed to post. But it's
They're
to me, it's
sensitive now,
weird
yeah.
how. Here's the thing: I saw somebody said, "Wait a minute, I got in trouble for posting on Facebook, sharing it a reel that I got from Facebook." Like
Yeah.
they shut them down, put them in jail
Yeah.
for posting something that they saw that was
Right.
already
Somebody else had posted.
on
Yeah.
Facebook reels. It like make this make sense. It doesn't make sense. You're just like, I don't even know what to do with all of this.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
telling you,
They
that
just
social media gets you in trouble.
Oh, that social media is not a good thing
And
in any way.
more and more employers are using, and this is why I tell young people, especially who are in the working world and you're in the job market, you're going to want to not make public everything on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Because before they interview you, a lot of them are looking you up on social media and seeing what kind of stuff you have.
Right.
If your name pops up under a TikTok and an Instagram and a Facebook and a whatever else,
Yeah.
they're going to look and see the kinds of stuff you're posting, and they're going to take that into consideration before they hire
yeah.
you. And now folks are finding out that even after you have the job, you're not immune from that. You start posting stuff that it happened to me. I know.
Yeah.
I worked for a radio station, and something happened at an event that I did at a remote, and somebody posted something that was absolutely untrue about what went down, because I was there and I saw it with my own two eyes, and was actually a kind of a part of it. And the lady got on Facebook and said all this, that her husband came here and this and this and this happened. And I said, no, ma'am, that is not what happened. That's not what happened at all. You weren't there. Your husband was the one that was there. And I'm here to tell you, the way this went down is nothing like what he said.
Right,
So
yeah.
she said, are you calling my husband a liar? And I said, yes, I am. And it went from there. And it was on the post that the company had made about, hey, come out here and join us for this, this, and this. And my boss got on that Facebook page because it was part of our event.
Right.
And I got a phone call.
Yeah.
And he was like, take it down. Delete your comments right now. We are not getting in a word battle with ignorant people because they're going to beat you with experience every time. You cannot engage with these people when you do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It makes the radio station look bad. It makes you look bad. And I'm not going to have it. And I said, but I was defending. I understand that, but you have to take it down. And I said, okie dokie. And there was one time I posted a meme about something, and I got a text that said, recheck your Facebook post. You may want to reconsider. That was code for
Delete it.
take it down. And I had to go over there with my tail between my legs, take it down, and I had to send him a thing. I took it down. He was like, remember, you work for the radio station, and people that listen to the radio station check out your Facebook page out of curiosity and things like that. And you also have people that listen as your friends on Facebook. You got to be careful what you post.
Yeah.
If I'd have gotten fired for something that I said after I'd been told that I have a certain conduct that I have to uphold, it should not come as a shock to me.
Yeah.
And that's the way I feel about these people that are losing their jobs. Like Auburn University posted something yesterday that they fired multiple people for violating the code of conduct.
Well,
If most people get a handbook or at least a whole bunch of papers that they're supposed to read, but most people are just like, let me get this job. I'm going to put my signature on there. I'm going to put my little initials, and I'm going to turn it in, and I'm going to skim. And unless something jumps out at me, I'm just going to keep going. And they turn it back in, and then they're shocked when something happens, and they'll say, well, I didn't know that. Well, it was in your employee packet. It was in your handbook. It was wherever it was. Yeah. You should have read it.
Well, it's been the culture for years in these colleges.
And
we don't stand up. Nobody stands up to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somewhere, especially these bigger colleges like Alabama and Auburn and, you know, the SEC type schools and what's the other, not the SEC, but what's the other side? Not the SEC, but I guess like your Big Ten and other colleges or whatever I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
They're gonna the same thing. You're gonna have a certain code of conduct that you have to abide by as an employee, and sometimes as a student.
Yeah. Well, if you're Alabama or Auburn, you're residing in a more conservative state. Mm-hmm. You need to realize what's around you.
You could have you could have thoughts and opinions on stuff, but you have to be careful about how what you say reflects on your employer too. Yeah. I get it. I totally get it.
Never in my life have I seen a time when I thought it was appropriate to celebrate somebody's death. No matter how much I didn't like them, and I don't have to like you. I don't have to like you when you're alive. I don't have to like you, you know, after you decease. But never did I ever think it was appropriate to celebrate that, or look at somebody and say, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm glad I got that out, got him out of the way."
I mean, I didn't think Jimmy Carter was a great president. I don't think he did a lot of good things. I think he didn't make a lot of good decisions. Yeah. But I was sad when he passed away.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because he was still part of history. He was still the president. There were some things he did that were good.
Yeah.
That I felt were, you know, the right way to do things. But there were some things that I felt weren't. But I wasn't celebrating, you know. I've never celebrated anybody dying except for Osama bin Laden. And that's because he's trying to kill our people. He's like, you know, he's a threat to everybody here in the United States. You know, what was the other dude? Not Osama bin Laden, but what's the other guy? The Ayatollah Khomeini and all those people. Ayatollah Khomeini, is that who he was? I mean, I was like, yeah, they got him. You know, but not because he was a threat to. He was a terrorist. He was a threat to everybody in the United States. But not somebody that I just disagreed with. I mean, even if I can't stand Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar. Yeah. I cannot stand either one of them. I think they are idiots, absolute idiots. But I wouldn't be glad if one of them got hurt and passed away. Right. I wouldn't be over there going, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't celebrate.
Ding dong, you know. I would never do something like that because I don't feel that way. People who feel that way, who think hurting somebody or causing them death is the way to resolve things, are mentally unstable to me. And that's just the way I feel about it.
I think you were thinking about Gaddafi a while ago when you said
Ayatollah Khomeini was bad too, wasn't he? But yeah, Gaddafi is the one I was thinking of. Yeah. He's just not the one I said.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of them. Let me just say.
All those names, weird names mixed up.
I mean, they're all bad.
Yeah.
They ain't none of them good.
Mixed up.
So, all right, it's 8:59. That's going to do it for us on this Thursday on Morning Mayhem. Andy, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. You're going to be here tomorrow?
I guess so. If that's my official invite, you know.
Yeah.
And y'all going to be in Jemison tonight, right?
Yep, Jemison tonight for their homecoming festivities. They're doing a parade too. What time is the parade? Do you know? No, not sure about the parade.
It's the checkered
I thought
flag.
that might have been Tiffany letting me know. So if you want to be a part of the homecoming festivities and get your opportunity to be a super fan, you can do that. Yep. You will have to come up there and watch the broadcast from Jemison because that's where the coaches show is going to be broadcast from.
Or
tonight.
download the app and listen.
Yeah, download that, but you can't be a super fan if you just listen.
Oh no, you can't be a super fan just listening. But
no,
you can prep.
You gotta show up.
You can prep. Yeah.
You gotta show up, and you gotta be blinging and over the top fan.
Yeah.
Get that T-shirt. So good luck.